Well, it's already Friday evening here, and I'm going to do a passage this evening out of First Corinthians chapter 3. And I'm going to read verses 10 through 17. And 1st and 2nd Corinthians are both letters written by Paul to the group of believers in the Corinthian church. And the letters were to help offer solutions and to teach the believers how to live for Christ in a corrupt society. So I think this could all apply to us, I would say here. Um, Before what I read here, Paul is talking about, some of the people in the church are kind of comparing Paul to Apollos. So Paul started this church and then I believe handed it over to Apollos. And the believers there were kind of comparing the two, and Paul's saying it doesn't matter who does the planting and who does the watering. So he was saying Paul did the planting and Apollos is doing the watering, but he's saying what's important is that God makes that seed grow. So all right, so I'm going to start in verse 10 and read through 17. And it says, "Because of God's grace to me, I have laid the foundation like an expert builder. Now others are building on it, but whoever is building on this foundation must be very careful, for no one can lay any foundation other than the one we already have, Jesus Christ. Anyone who builds on that foundation may use a variety of materials: gold, silver, jewels, wood, hay, or straw. But on the judgment day, fire will reveal what kind of work each builder has done. The fire will show if a person's work has any value. If the work survives, that builder will receive a reward. But if the work is burned up, the builder will suffer great loss. The builder will be saved, but like someone barely escaping through a wall of flames. Don't you realize that all of you together are the temple of God and that the Spirit of God lives in you? God will destroy anyone who destroys this temple. For God's temple is holy, and you are that temple." So, your foundation, Paul says, you can't build on anything other than what we've already have established, which is Jesus Christ. All right. Now, I don't want to diss anyone ever. I'm just saying, growing up, Jesus wasn't made a big deal in the churches I went to. He's the cornerstone. He's the rock. He's the basis. He's our foundation. He has to be. All right. It says on Judgment Day, fire will reveal what kind of work each builder has done. If it's burned up, it didn't have much value. That doesn't mean you're not going to make it to heaven. Okay. As far as receiving a reward, that's heaven. That's heaven. God has no favorites. He has no favorites. You either make it or you don't. The builder will be saved by like someone barely escaping through a wall of flames. So if you believe or trusted in Jesus one time in your life, you are guaranteed heaven. You have the Holy Spirit in you. Now, whether or not you choose to be conscious of that and follow it your best, it takes time. It's not going to happen right away. It's little baby steps. That's kind of up to you. The more you seek, the more you find. We are his temple. God will destroy anyone who destroys this temple, for God's temple is holy and you are that temple. Remember that. You are that temple. That brings me comfort, knowing that God will take care of whatever has happened. You can rest assured. It says it all over the Bible. Just trust in him. Love people. That's all you got to do, and let him do the work. Be open to it. All right, that's it for this evening. I hope you guys have a great weekend and probably see you tomorrow. God bless you.